Year's look. I personally am staying in for New Year's this year, but we do host friends. So I've seen a lot of looks that I've been watching from my subscription box, and everybody's using glitter. And if you've seen any of my videos previously, you know I have an absolute aversion to glitter. I am not a fan by any means. I just feel it's messy. I have really sensitive eyes. It gets in my eyes. It's a little bit less easy for me to control. So I was kind of looking and saying, well, what have people not done? You know, they do pops of color during the summer. But I was thinking, I have brown eyes. They definitely have gold tone in them. And there's two colors that really bring them out, and that's burgundy and teals. So everybody's doing burgundies too for fall and winter looks. So I said, you know what, let's do some kind of gradient teal look. So that's what we're going to do today. And I'm going to be using some new products. I'm going to be using what I actually just received. I had gotten, and I have it right here, I got it on sale from Sephora and then used the 20% off all sale. So this is the Makeup Forever case. It's the, I don't even know what the actual palette itself is called, but originally it was like 60 bucks. I got it for $39 and then 20% off of that. So I got it for about $31, and it's these two rows right here, and though they're teeny tiny, they actually will last you quite a while. So we're going to go with D236, which is a diamond finish and is that gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous teal. So that's going to be one of the main pieces of our look, as well as this bottom row is what I have so far in the Makeup Geek foiled shadows, and we're going to be using Houdini, which is a darker foil teal. So definitely the look is diamond finish, sparkly, and I'm going to be accenting that with my new Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate palette. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with, if I can find it, my Sigma Tapered E40, and I'm going to be taking just a wee bit, as I get color everywhere, I'm going to be taking just a wee bit of peanut butter from the Too Faced palette, which is that orangey color, which will definitely also complement the teal. And I'm just bringing that like into my crease a little bit above or below onto my lid. This does not have to be neat. This is just a transition color. And you know the deal. When it comes to eyeshadow, blend until your hand falls off. Okay, so that's a good start. Then I'm going to go right into my brow bone, and I'm going to start with the Too Faced, the matte highlight, which is Coconut Cream. Take a little bit of that on my Sonia Kashuk. I have no clue what it is, but she makes it too. I do have the single one with the white handle. It's just a really big, flat, yet poofy eyeshadow brush. So that makes tons of sense. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my Coastal Scents MAC 217 dupe, and I'm going to cut right to the chase. I'm going to start by going into Licorice in the Too Faced palette, which is that black. And I'm just going to put the littlest bit, hold the brush up, come into the crease. And that helps to create that line, and that's what I'm going to start with. And just slowly blend it out and bring it across. I want to bring it across about 2/3 of the way, not all the way. And then bring it in, start to blend this edge a little bit. So that looks like that. Just going to add the teeniest bit, just to make the line more pronounced as it comes in, and also just to build it up a little bit upwards, which is going to create more of that angular look to my eye. And I'm just putting my finger here to stop the product. I ended up coming all the way in with the black because I like the look of it just a little bit better. Then I'm going to add the tiniest drop of peanut butter back to the E40 and go ahead and blow this out. Yes, I said blow, not blend, because that's what I want to do. Kind of like that, give it a softer look. Circular motions definitely help you to blend better. Keep that in mind. If you do windshield wiper motions at this point, it's kind of going to just keep the strong lines of product and not blend it upward as much as you want to. And there you go. So that's that look so far, and you can see it kind of angles up. Then we are going to take our MAC, I want to say 242, even though it rubbed off. Yeah, 242, which is just kind of the really flat eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to use that with the Makeup Geek Houdini. And right now I have black, which I can add more of later. This I'm going to use and bring this in from this point. And I kind of like to actually brush the brush, like rub it, just to create my lines. And so I created a line against the black, and then I'm just going to bring it in about 2/3 of the way, because we can go over it with the Makeup Forever shadow after. So that's that for now. So that's what that teal looks like. You can see it's definitely a little bit darker. I'm actually, going to switch it up just a little. I'm actually going to switch it up just a little bit. I still have a little bit of the black, so I am going to add just a tad more, just to blend out the edge of that foiled shadow. And bring it in just a little bit in the corner, but I shall show you what I'm going to do next. I'm going to use my Vera Mona color switch. I have the Duo one, and I'm just going to clean off that Coastal Scents blending brush. And then I'm going to go in with Envy from Makeup Geek, which is kind of like Houdini, but not foiled. And I'm just going to put that right in between where the black is and the Houdini, just right there, one spot, because this comes out a little bit darker than Houdini. Take that flat brush again with some more Houdini and blend out the Envy. Back with the Sigma E40 to peanut butter to blow out that edge again. And this is basically how I do my eyes all the time, unless I'm just doing like a quick look to get out the door. You have to apply, blend, over and over and over again until you get the very natural look that you were going for to begin with. So that's the mix of black and Envy. I'm going to take a little bit more of Houdini and just press that in right there. So now I'm going to clean off the MAC 242. And I always like to start without any kind of Fix Plus or anything and see kind of what a color looks like, and then go from there. So now we have this dark, like more of a deep greeny teal, and now I'm going to go in with that diamond color, the D236 from Makeup Forever, and I'm just going to take some on this brush without any Fix Plus, and I'm just going to hold this taut because I have to with my eyes, and I'm going to press this on from the inner corner, all the way in the inner corner, just over the center of the lid, so that it looks like that. And then I just kind of, I do brush it here back and forth so that it blends. And I'm just cutting that crease. So there you go. So I'm just going to take a little bit more of the Houdini and just darken this side of the half. I am going to add just a teeny bit of Fix Plus to this Makeup Forever Diamond Shadow. One squirt will do ya. focus that right in here. Just so you see more of a difference between the outer corner and the inner corner. There you go. And then I'm going to go back to that Coastal Scents brush and just use that to blend all of the edges, since it's been in the teal and it's been in the black and it's been in everything. And then I like to use my powder brush. I do have highlight and contour on right now because I did film that tutorial in the middle, but I literally just use this to clean up the outer edge. Something I've done for years. I don't need to use concealer to draw a straight line. It doesn't bother me. If you hear that noise, by the way, it's because my actual makeup mirror is right up in my face and I keep hitting it. Okay, so you can see I drew in the shape of a wing with the line extending because I do want a pretty large wing but a thin one. That's with the Lorac Front of the Line Pro. Now I'm going to go in with the NYC liquid eyeliner in black, and the reason why I do this is because it's kind of difficult for me to draw a pointed wing with this because the brush is thicker, and I'm going to use this to fill that in. So the wings are done. They look to be the same length, yes, and they are in the same direction, so that is always good. And it definitely, I think, helps balance with that ultra sparkly look that I hope at some point the camera picks up because it looks awesome. For the waterline, I want to kind of continue to emphasize that the teal, so I'm going to use the LA Girl the Glide gel liner in Gypsy Teal, and I'm just going to put that in the waterline. And then if need be, like I feel in this case, I'm just going to add a bit more peanut butter over it. I'm going to use a little bit of a lash curler, curl my lashes just a little bit. I'm going to pop some Tarte Amazonian Clay Smart Mascara. This is a sample, I really like this brush. It's really dark. We're going to go with some falsies, so we don't need too much, but just a little bit will do ya. A dab will do ya. For lashes, I'm just going to go with some Salon Perfect Demi Wispies from Walmart. I really like lashes that are angled on so that they're longer on the outer corner. Those seem to work best with my eye shape. Now the lashes are on, so I'm going to go ahead and add a teeny tiny bit of mascara just to blend my lashes to the false lashes, and I just do that right at the root. I don't come out to the ends. A little bit of the NARS Algorithm palette, which is really Laguna bronzer. Just rewarm that face back up. Like so, and a little bit more of my Lorac Plum blush. That is my latest obsession. And then a little bit of my Sigma F35 tapered highlighter, and of course this look for New Year's would not be complete without Becca Opal. And put this back since I took most of it off, blending out the underneath of my eyes. I love a ton of highlighter on my nose, and the Cupid's bow. Okay, and that's that for highlighter. I'm going to use my Clinique Moisture Surge face spray that I got at a CCO outlet. I got it for $17.75. It's Thirsty Skin Relief. I love this stuff. And we'll just set all of that. Smells delicious. Doesn't taste that good. And my other newest obsession is NYX lip liner in Pale Pink. It's such a cool pink. To be honest, because of this, I must get Cashmere Velveteen, the lip Velveteen from a Lime Crime. I've seen pictures of that everywhere on people, and then once Heidi, makeup artist who's from Australia, she posted a picture on Instagram with her in Cashmere and said that this is by far her favorite lip color of the year. I must own it. So that's on my to buy list. And I am just going to go with MAC Blankety, which is an amplified lipstick, which is perfect. And the reason I'm choosing this is because this to me is a nude, but it's the right kind of nude for me. It still makes my skin look tan and makes everything look good. So